Well, this morning we are following through on a question from you, the viewer.
Well, the question is, why have there been so many water main breaks? It seems like every other day we have one popping up here in Northeast Ohio.
And this morning, Mike Holden is getting to the bottom of it. He has the latest from the experts. And Mike, people are fed up with this.
Guys, good morning to you. Business owners, schools, people that live in these communities, they're like, really? Another one? And yeah, Trent just mentioned those swing in temperatures. Well, that is a big contributing factor in addition to our aging infrastructure. And we saw one firsthand right here at the corner of 117th and Madison back in November. That's been fixed. But as we continue to see these temperatures change, we're continuing to see a lot more.
Another water main break.
Another one.
Another one.
Water main break?
I think this is honestly the fourth one we've had in the last 3 or 4 years.
After water main break, News 5 was there, capturing the aftermath and sometimes hectic repairs caused by them. Here on the Lakewood-Cleveland border at 117th and Madison back in November, we showed you rushing waters cascading down the street, shutting down the busy roads and Jason Brooks' restaurant for weeks.
I'm just flat. I'm blown away, literally. I just don't know. I've never seen anything like this before.
And this one at 116th and Clifton in January. It's like one water main break after the next, and that is the same situation in Lakewood. Here along East 131st and Harvard, fast-moving floodwaters stranded drivers back in November. A tow truck operator dove headfirst into several feet of water to try to retrieve cars.
Before I knew it, my car started filling up with water and it stalled out.
And who can forget this one? A Cleveland water truck falling right into a sinkhole that was caused by a water main break on Dale Avenue a few weeks back. So what gives? Well, News 5 followed through and spoke one-on-one with Dr. Bill Yu, professor and department chair of civil and environmental engineering at Case Western Reserve University.
We can clearly see a seasonal fluctuation. Winter season corresponding to more water pipe breaks.
Dr. Yu says there is a direct correlation to the colder weather and frozen ground. Both put serious pressure on our pipes and why we've seen so many breaks across town. And then factor in our aging infrastructure. Dr. Yu says half of Cleveland's water pipes are more than 80 years old, and he says the system itself is huge. Cleveland Water literally manages more than 5,000 miles of water mains. Out of our control as well, he says our changing climate is creating stress on the system, but a dry, hot summer can also cause the same stress on our pipes.
So typically we see a very clear pattern, in the winter, for example, in the cold winter, is correlated to higher likelihood of frequency of water main breaks.
Cleveland Water told News 5 they could not accommodate an on-camera interview, but they sent us the following statement in part when we asked why have there been so many. Quote, increased water main breaks this time of year are common during the winter months. Cleveland Water averages 5 to 7 breaks daily, and even more if we experience an extreme cold spell. That's up from an average of 3 to 5 main breaks during the rest of the year. This increase is common for water systems similar in age and climate to Cleveland Water. And back on here live this morning, Cleveland Water told News 5 that they invest at least $25 million a year on water mains and repairs. And they're also pointing out that if you see one, call it in. They don't know about it until it's reported. In the meantime, if you're watching at home and there's a story you want us to follow through on, shoot me an email, mike.holden@wews.com. Throw "we follow through" in the subject, and Mike and Tiffany will check it out for you.
Yeah, creates quite the mess. Thank you, Mike.